You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We have a special guest in the building today, an actress.
Yep.
Miss Dascha Polanco.
What's up, Dasha?
Aren't you only supposed to say actor now, right? Not like actress, actor, but just all actor.
Yeah, you're supposed to. You're supposed to do.
Why did they eliminate that? I never
don't know. You're supposed to do a lot of things in life, but who cares?
There you go.
You know, Chris Rock said something real at the Oscars. He said that they shouldn't have a female best actress category or a male best
lead.
Best lead. Just let it all be one thing because it's acting. It's not like it's athletics.
Yeah.
What you think about that?
I think we should keep it that way.
Keep it the way it is.
Yeah.
It gives y'all better chances of winning.
It gives a lot of people better chances of winning.
And I think women should get paid the same amount as men too.
Yeah, but they don't keep us in the same category. So let's change. Let's start with that. Let's start with paying
Make it
us
equal for
equally.
real.
Yeah.
So you don't make as much as that cop that got you pregnant on Orange is the New Black with one leg?
I don't know.
John Bennett.
I don't know. I know I put in more work though.
Okay. Word.
I mean, Daenerys does.
He's on another show though. What else he on? Oh, he's on How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen for you guys in season 4? I know you can't tell too much.
You done had that baby for 3 years, by the way. You've been pregnant for 3 years.
I already had it, Charlamagne.
You had it last season?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she did have it last
And he
season.
left her.
That's-
Damn,
spoiler
and he
alert.
left. Yeah, you're right. I forgot.
That was a shame because he seemed so in love.
Yeah, he did. But, you know, I am in prison.
Right.
And I am property of the state, so.
That's crazy that somebody could be walking around pregnant in prison and nobody even, like, who
Isn't
did
that?
this?
Well,
She got raped by Porn Stash. That was her story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Right. He lost his job.
Now, I didn't know you had 3 kids in real life.
I have 2 kids.
2 kids. Okay.
I have 2.
I didn't know that.
I have a 14-year-old,
14. Wow. Boy or girl?
a girl.
Okay.
Woo.
Yeah, I
She's
saw you.
testing your ass right
I
now.
saw you
What?
didn't want to say
This
when you lost
morning.
your virginity because you have a 14-year-old, so you didn't want her to read about it.
I know.
How old's the other one?
7.
I mean, you got amazing poom poom though. I just want you to know that. Somebody shoot your club up twice. That mean.
Oh, you had
Keep
her
on
in-
shooting.
You had her in your teens. So how was that? Because you had her in your teens.
Yeah.
So how was that raising a baby? You were a teenager raising a baby. A
Yes,
baby
I
raising
was.
a baby.
It was very difficult.
Mhm.
I don't recommend it. I think everybody should. Not that it just made it more difficult for me, but I don't like excuses, so I didn't let it hold me back. I still went through school. I put myself through college.
How did you do
what
that all that with the baby?
Yeah, a lot of women feel like when they have kids that young that it's over. Like
It's a
as
wrap.
far as for them career wise. Like how'd you keep it going?
Well, I think that women settle and, they find assistance in other, they rely on others. But I actually decided that I don't want to be a statistic. I don't want to just go and live off of the government. I want to keep on doing what I have to do. So I put myself through college and I worked at the same time. I've had 3 jobs at the same time and college and raising a daughter. So there's no excuses for you not being able to do what you have to do.
But y'all are close though, right? Because you're close in age, so y'all got to be close.
Yeah.
Close in age.
No, it's a difference because I'm not close to my dad, but my son is closer to me because I was younger when I had the child. You asked.
You said close in age, like they 4 years apart though.
I mean, we're close, but she's growing up in a different times than when I was growing up, so it's hard for me sometimes to understand.
Yeah.
I have to be on top of her. The times now, it's all about superficiality, what we see on
Instagram
social
era.
media.
Yeah,
It's just
and
that.
she's
It's just
Snapchatting.
that. It's just very flat.
You have to pay attention and look at all her social media stuff.
I like when she's not doing what she's supposed to, I erase it real quick with password. Thank you. Erase.
You delete her whole thing?
Yeah.
Damn, what if I got 5,000 followers, man?
Well, she's gonna have to start all over.
Damn it, man.
Start all over.
Damn.
She's too busy Millie rocking right now.
Oh, she's 14.
Okay, there's
so
nothing wrong with Millie Rock.
she has a boyfriend right now. She got a boyfriend now.
No, she asked me if she could have a boyfriend. I was like, as long as you bring him here.
Now, do you police her crazy based off your experiences since you got
No, I
pregnant young?
don't. I don't police her crazy. I expect certain things, and I think that the more you're on top of someone, the more they're gonna want to do things.
You gotta worry about somebody being on top of her.
Well, you can't control when you're not there. I can only control and guide her in the right way, and she makes her own decisions.
Now, let me ask you your opinion on something. We were talking about all this drama with Zoe Saldana playing Nina Simone, and some people had issues with it. What do you think about it? Because it seems like the family's kind of going in on it, and they're saying it's an issue. But she is a woman of color, but they have a problem with them darkening her skin and
I have a problem with that too. I'm not, I haven't spoken about it, but I have a problem with that too. I think that if we were gonna go that route, then we didn't need to do all the extra prosthetics or skin coloring. I don't think that's needed. And if that was the issue, there's plenty of actors that I think could have played the role.
Is it hard for you, like, say you got an offer for a dream role, but the family didn't want you to do it? It was a biopic and it was a dream role, but the family was like, oh, we don't want, this movie made, or we don't want her playing that role. Do you think you would step down even if it was your dream to play that role?
Well, as an actor, I think that it's really hard because that's something you're doing good. I don't think Zoe's intention was to in any way discredit Nina Simone. I think she's trying to really portray her. I think that as an actor also you have your input and you have to have that conversation with the director as to what, especially in the times that we're on, is very sensible. So you have to really be cautious. As far as with the family, I'm not sure what the whole dynamics are in that situation.
I don't think they wanted to play it, right?
Yeah, they were upset about it.
That's a tough. I know that as an actor.
You see Zendaya step down from the Aaliyah role on Lifetime because
it's just very. You have to have a good team behind you. I'm not saying she doesn't, and you have to really, as an actor, say, "Am I doing justice to this role?" Especially when it's a biopic. Am I in any way going to discredit the work or even the physical aspects? I know that you have Jamie Foxx that for Ray Charles, he did some things, so I don't understand.
That's a once in a lifetime thing, though. Like the way he captured it, it's gonna be hard for somebody else to capture somebody.
No, but what
like
I'm
that.
saying is that he had to go through physical changes to portray, and I think a lot of people do. The problem is the times, and it's a woman, and it's the timing is not right. I think that there's plenty of actors that could have played the role.
So you think they need an African American?
Yeah.
I mean, Nina was African American. Yeah. I think when you're dealing with real people, like Nina Simone was a real person. She was really black.
I would have loved to see Uzo play that role.
Yeah.
But then some people will say, well, Dominican people are also.
I consider myself an Afro-Latina.
Right.
So I think we're very black.
Huh? What's that?
Like a black Latino.
Oh, okay.
This guy,
in Spanish, Afro-Latina.
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 Okay.
But I consider myself to be a black woman. And I think a lot of Dominicans should, because from what I see, that's what we are.
Yeah.
But why not be Dominican though?
I am Dominican.
But you said you consider yourself a black woman. Like, why not just be Dominican? Like,
because I'm from the Dominican Republic, but I am a black. We're talking about where you're from, your country, and you're talking about race, ethnicity, right?
Okay.
So I am Afro-Latina.
So you mean like as far as like society perceives you, like they?
As far as United States does,
yeah.
Like when you go to Dominican Republic, ain't nobody looking at you. You're Dominican.
Got you.
In my passport, you're Dominican.
Got you.
So.
But in the U.S., you just.
But listen, Charlamagne, there's Dominicans who look like you.
It's Cubans that I know. It's Cubans that look like you.
There's a lot of Dominicans look like you.
Yeah.
You go uptown, you're Dominican.
Why? Well, my eyebrows look arched?
Yep.
First of all,
you know what? I was we was at Century 21, and this lady tried to sell me some white jeans.
No, she said you asked.
No, I did
for
not. I did not ask
why
for
you don't wear white jeans?
I was like, no, that's Dominicans. Dominicans wear white jeans. I'm not wearing no white jeans.
He's telling the story wrong.
Nah, Dominicans could dress.
Now let's talk about A Perfect Match. Ooh. Okay, because you're in that movie. We actually saw Terrence.
You can take
J.
your jacket off and relax.
Yeah,
what?
I all nervous. Why you getting all nervous?
He's been dying to see. That's what it was.
I get all nervous for no reason.
I'm not nervous. You do not.
I think the jacket's part of her outfit. Is it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's a swag thing. You know I'm Dominican, so I have to have the jacket.
Gotcha, I feel you.
With the white stripes.
With the white on. She got some white
What you
stripes.
mean I look like a pervert?
He's trying to see through your jacket.
I am not.
You would definitely.
I hugged her when she came in, and she smells really good. So it's like the perfume is on me now.
You never told nobody to take off their jacket.
That is a damn lie. I always say take your jacket off, especially the girls with nice breasts. So stop it.
Anyway, let's talk about your role in The Perfect Match.
Perfect Match. I play one of the married couples. Well, there's only one, and it's me. I'm the one that's married. And basically, Donald Faison is my husband, which that was excellent because growing up, you saw Donald. And
He looks Dominican.
Shut up.
So do you. I bless you, Charlamagne the God. From now on, you are the Dominicano.
Go ahead.
Jeez. Perfect Match.
Okay, there you go.
So yeah, so I play one of the couples and friends to Terrence J, who he plays the single bachelor, the player with the rules, and you know,
it's like it's based on his real life.
Yeah, what men usually go through in their stages throughout their life, basically, unless they settle down and find that one. And we're basically trying to bring him onto the next level in his life. Well, the fellas are, and so are we. Lauren plays my best friend and everybody's best friend, obviously. We're all best friends, and she's in another couple where she's getting married. So it just goes to show you
different stages of
different stages, relationship issues, obstacles that we might go through, friendship as well, like supporting friendships of what's not. It's a romantic comedy.
Sounds like a fun cast too. Like you guys had a good time filming because
We did.
everybody in it. French Montana's in it.
Everybody's
Cassie's in it.
Everybody.
I said Casper Smart is in it. Jennifer Lopez's boyfriend is in
Casper Bose.
You
It
did
was
that
great.
before Joy or after Joy?
I did that after Joy.
After Joy.
Yeah.
Did you know Joy was going to be like have the critics
Critically acclaimed movie it
loving it
is.
the way they did? Like Oscar nominated and stuff?
No, I just knew that I was with David O. Russell.
Got you.
I was working with David O. Russell, and I know that David O. Russell historically has a history of just making good quality movies, and just for that, I was like really excited to work with it, and it was a great movie. It was a great story. That opportunity is something that an actor will not pass on, regardless of what anyone says.
How do you pick projects? Like you look at something like Joy that you said, you know this guy makes great movies, but then it's like the perfect match was considered quote unquote black movie. How do you make your choices on what you want to do?
A Dominican movie.
A Dominican movie. I'm gonna do a Dominican
West Side
movie.
Story.
You know what I think it is for me? I don't want to be typecast into just Diana from Orange is the New Black, or just the pregnant woman in everything that I do. Or the Spanish girl in every single one that I do. Yeah, because obviously in the perfect match, there you go. Another pregnancy. It follows me in every role. I might as well just become pregnant.
That's
kind
kinda-
of be pregnant, Charlamagne?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Listen,
then we can do that. Even on The Breakfast Club, I become pregnant.
That's kind of a stereotype, though, isn't it?
I just think that the role calls for it, and
Latino women like to
A
get
Latino
pregnant.
woman that's pregnant.
maybe it's just me. Maybe they look at me, they're like, "Oh my gosh, she looks great pregnant." I don't know what it is, but for the most part, I want to be able to play any role, and I my talent, my versatility is very important to me because I'm not your typical Hollywood actress, size
How
zero.
you came into the game. and
Yeah,
like-
I'm not your white size zero type of actress. I am curvaceous. I'm thick. I'm Dominican.
Yes, you are. You are.
You know,
all those
I've been
things.
told that I might be too urban, but
It's been great watching your evolution though, from when you first started on Orange is the New Black, because we met you, early on, maybe right after season 1.
yeah.
That was your third role, I heard, right?
Yeah. Wow. My first thing that I booked outside of like coming from an acting studio was Give Me Shelter with Rosario Dawson, James Earl Jones, Vanessa Hudgens. It was a small role in that movie. And then I did NYC 22. What was the other one? I forgot. It was like oh my God, how could I forget? Anyways, I did another guest appearance in one of the TV shows. And then I did Orange. Oh, The Cobbler. The Cobbler
There we
but that was a movie, Cobbler, Adam Sandler, Method Man. I played his girlfriend, Crazy.
Were you pregnant in that one, too?
No, I wasn't.
But don't you? So it has to be nice to see that evolution from you starting on Orange is the New Black. That got you so much attention, and then we see you on the red carpet everywhere. Was it also weird to get people just kind of like in this age too of Instagram and Twitter, just everybody just weighing in on everything and just commenting? People were very supportive, and loved you and thought you were absolutely beautiful. But then there's always some haters too.
Yeah, well, I think that I don't know what it was before. So for me to walk into this is what I know. So the era of the social media is where I'm getting most of my experience, beginning or not. I did not have anything prior to that. Prior to this, I was in a hospital working in the operating room. So I had no exposure to celebrity life or the entertainment life through the social media. It's really, social media, sometimes I get frustrated. Sometimes I'm like, it is what it is. But it's tough for you as an actress to have constant critics like that have nothing to do or that are just at home criticizing how you look, especially when, for me, I'm coming from a point where I almost not achieved what I wanted to do because of my insecurities, because of what I look. So it's just a work in progress as a woman, as just saying, you know what, everybody,
insecurities?
self-love.
What insecurities?
I read you dealt with weight issues.
I still deal with it, like backing up, back down. It's just genetically, I'm not built
Charlamagne,
to.
stop looking at her like that.
What? I was just trying to figure out where it's at. I don't know what she's insecure about. I don't see it.
Well,
She's saying the typical Hollywood actress is a size 0.
F them skinny bitches. Who cares?
I need to get roles, so I have to start writing my own stuff. That's what it is. That's what it's about.
You said that you didn't even want to be an actor because you thought you were too big? Like you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how'd you get over that? Like who instilled that in you? Like, no, you fine. Go get it.
I think time. It was time. I've had it. I was working 3 jobs. I was not happy. I felt like I was too colorful in the operating room. Like, these people don't get it.
Right.
They don't understand. And there's a point where you're like, either I do it now or I'm going to reach 50, 60 and I'm going to look back and say like, this is one life.
You never looked at yourself in the mirror naked and said, I am beautiful.
No!
You got to do that.
Scream. I know. I'm learning now.
Clearly your boyfriend loves it, though. So.
You got a boyfriend now?
I thought you was
I don't
engaged.
know. No, I was.
You said, I don't know. You know.
I was.
You said you have a boyfriend. Y'all work out together. He's a model.
Okay, yeah.
What? I'm just saying.
I be seeing her all over the
know
place
it.
by herself. You got a man.
She keep him under lock and
You can
key.
take him out.
Yeah.
What is
No, I
he,
don't
black,
wanna see him
white,
out yet.
Dominican?
He's Dominican, probably.
Why you say that?
That's what you want to say.
What?
You just
Wait.
turned red now.
Because I'm envisioning those abs. Yes. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm focused on my work right now. I can't have any distractions. No distractions.
Okay.
Wasn't you engaged for mad long, though?
I was for a little period of time.
That's not the guy you were
You
now.
said for mad long.
I thought
Like
I
for
read
10
it. I
years,
read it was
20
six.
years.
I read it was 6 years. I don't know how true.
Yeah, it was.
That's
Yeah,
a long
that's a long
time.
time.
That's a presidential term and a half.
That's a long time.
Yes.
Something was wrong that it didn't happen.
What was wrong?
Just, I don't know.
He didn't want to?
No, I think he did. I think it was me.
You kept putting off setting a date. Oh, after I finished doing
I wanted
this.
to get married in Dominican Republic.
Okay.
Shut up. For real?
I did. I wanted
want
to get
to?
married in Dominican Republic because I wanted my father to be there. So did he, but I think I was working too much.
You
I'm
once
like
I
addicted
finish
to
this-
work.
You're like, once I finish this role, who was it? I was watching, I don't know if it was Shonda Rhimes or it was Oprah was saying that she was supposed to get married and she kept putting it off because she's like, oh, once
Yeah,
I
it was
finish
Oprah.
this, once I finish that. And then it just never
Never
you
think-
never finished doing everything.
No, you don't. And at that time, I wasn't doing any of this. It was before all this. So I was just working. And
He broke up with you?
no, just things didn't work out.
He broke up with you. He unfollowed you on social media one day, and that's how you got the message. Damn. Y'all still cool now?
We cool.
That's not cool.
So how do you just move on after being engaged all that time? Like, you can't just move on. You got to
yes,
tell
you
him something
do.
at least. Like, yo.
No. Damn, Charlamagne, what is this, intervention? What
Yes.
are we doing here?
Yes, it is.
This is not the perfect match. That was just not
They
the
weren't the
perfect,
perfect match.
They weren't
There
the
you
perfect
go.
match.
How do you pick a movie you're gonna take? Because from Orange is the New Black, The Perfect Match, totally 2 different movies.
Orange is the New Black's not a movie.
Well, you know what I mean. What she's asking when you ask. Go ahead.
But from different movies, I think that I get a script and they send me to an audition right now.
But don't listen. Don't look at it. Don't pay
guy
him
in
no mind.
the world.
Don't pay him no mind. He still think he's Dominican over there.
Yeah, for real, he is.
But how do you decide what you're going to audition for?
Well, at this point now, I'm being more selective what I audition for because I just want to. You guys, I'm gonna laugh at
Envy
it.
is so funny,
They are a
man.
bunch of bitches up here. Don't pay them no mind.
Explain to people what a TV show is, but it's really a movie. But it's really a movie, but it's a TV show.
Don't pay them no mind.
We hear. I
Thanks.
understood. I understood.
Man.
Basically, looking at the quality, who's directing. My agent and my manager are very, very involved in what is most. What we could get most of as an actor for me. And, I'm always able to say, hey, I don't want to do this. But right now at this point, I pretty much am open to everything because I don't want to limit myself to just one type of.
Like you never thought Perfect Match might have been like a too much of a quote unquote black movie with
film.
everybody in it.
No, I wanted to do something. I wanted to, why not? I want to be able to do something there and to do something for David or Russell. I want to be able to, next movie I do it with Will Ferrell. I want to be able to show the ability that I have, that you don't have to limit yourself to one type of black movie. You know what I mean? Like, what is that?
Do you feel like the industry's embraced big women now?
It's getting there. we're seeing big women or what we consider curvaceous women on covers.
Right.
You know, I was on a cover.
Sports Illustrated thing with that woman who's like a plus size model, and
Ashley Graham.
she's trying to get
Ashley
the
Graham.
cover of Sports Illustrated.
But don't you think it's
I'm trying to get
insulting?
Playboy.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, but they don't do they don't do nude
no more.
photos anymore.
That's okay, but I want to be on the cover of Playboy.
But you would get naked though if they were like, well, we want to.
No, I wouldn't get naked.
But
You don't have to get naked to be sexy. I could be
Right.
very sexy without
Because when we hear Playboy, automatically.
showing anything.
I put you on Snapchat right now. You take your top off.
You don't have to. I think we could be tastefully seductive with our clothes on.
Don't you think it's insulting though that if they keep asking you to play pregnant roles?
Well, they don't ask. It just happens in the
She
story.
chooses the role.
It's not like I'm like, hey, you want to play this pregnant role, and it just happens. It's been coincidental that I had no idea Orange I was gonna be pregnant.
So what did they give you? They give you like something to put under your shirt?
Well, for Orange, I had a prosthetic,
Okay.
and then like something that was made out of like foam, and then for the Perfect Match, I had like this whole body suit thing.
Now that would be insulting if they ask you to play the pregnant role and then
And
you're
they're like, "Oh, you don't need
you're fine. You don't need no
anything."
prosthetic. You're fine. You're
Show
fine.
up as is.
Now you last year you got arrested for assault and harassment. Why you putting your hands on people? That's how I know you're Dominican.
That's not true.
Oh, it wasn't true?
No, that's not all that's true.
But she can't talk about it because she's due back in court.
Yeah.
Oh, you still going through the process? Oh, I didn't know. I thought.
Yeah, Charlamagne, do your research.
But she wasn't arrested. It was an issue with a neighbor, and they were having some harassment issues.
Yeah. Thank you. And you leave. See,
Listen.
people from Brooklyn.
Yeah, I
they
thought
get
I
it.
thought you got arrested and
He
everything.
didn't read the whole story.
Imagine
He didn't
that
read the
you
whole story.
imagine that you popping and somebody is trying to provoke you to provoke them.
That's why you get your Dominican cousins to handle that.
That's true.
You get into that level.
Get your
You
Dominican
can't.
cousin Charlamagne.
You can't put your hands on girl. You can't put your hands on people no more. You cut. Hey, Maria, get her. That's what
Maria, that lady
So
called
all
Maria.
Dominicans it's not Maria, it's like what is it, like Lisbetty.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I have a really good friend that's Dominican named Maria though. I'm her daughter's godmother.
For real?
Yeah.
There's a lot of Marias.
Yeah, there's a lot of Marias. So now you had said earlier, I'm gonna just have to write my own movie. Are
Yes.
you really thinking about writing your own
Yes,
movie?
I am working on stuff right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing, I'm collaborating with other individuals on projects to bring forward to create.
Okay, good, because the door is wide open for you right now.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Are you more confident now though? Like all the way around? Or you still deal with those issues?
No, I'm still working on them. I think I'm just obviously I'm working at the things that I don't like now. Like I'm working out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like certain things. I'm doing it, but I'm over it. It's like when I go to when I do like charity work, or when I hate saying charity work, but when I work with organizations and I see that there's people that have real
Issues.
issues and are going through things, I'm like, what am I complaining about? I just went to New York Presbyterian because I want to start working with their Hope for Dreams with the kids that have cancer, and I'm like, and you're complaining about big legs?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Fact.
It just makes you realize, like, what is your problem?
Fact.
So yeah, Starkey. I also work with Starkey. That's a hearing foundation, and what they do is that they fit people throughout the world, kids all different ages, with hearing aids, either for the first time in their life, or just giving them, reamping theirs. And that's something that when I did it at the Yankee Stadium, I wanted, like, I'm a bag of tears anyway. I cry when I just see even a Shallow Hal. I'm crying.
Me and Envy cried all during Creed.
You cried during Shallow Hal?
I did cry.
It was sad because of the
I would think-
perception.
but I would think that's a
I
good
cry during
movie.
movies all the time.
For a fat person, that's a good movie. You would hope that people saw fat
I
people
cried.
But
as
everybody else
skinny and attractive.
I cried.
I cried during the news.
I cry every time
I
I
do,
cry.
I cry.
Anyways, the
What
point
made
is,
you cry during Shallow Hal? I need to know what scene
when
exactly.
the whole message, like, wow, it's so, big, being big, and then somebody doesn't love you because it doesn't, like, has a what do you call it, a restriction because you're big, and then
she had low self-esteem because she
Yeah.
couldn't figure out why did he.
See, that's how I be feeling. I be feeling like when I see a big person, I be like, they don't love themselves. Because why would you allow your body to get to that point? because it's all kind of health
Let's
issues
talk
that,
about
that
fat
go
shaming
being
because he
big.
fat shames a lot.
I don't
Really?
fat shame.
Well,
I
I
tell
think-
the truth.
Overweight, he will get on you.
But
for
I
doing
do
that.
feel
Right?
like people have issues that
But
you don't
people
even know
have
about. Like
issues.
you look at Rob Kardashian. He makes fun of Rob Kardashian all the time.
Really?
But he was dealing with depression. I mean, he was dealing with a lot of issues that we don't even know about
Right.
what's going on in his life. That for some reason he turned to.
Nobody made him get fat with him.
Okay, so let me ask you, with him, for example, I don't know the whole story with them, but I mean, they have enough to not be fat.
That's all I'm saying. You got all the resources. You got
But
money.
depression,
You can go to the
money means
gym.
nothing when you're
Yeah, but
depressed.
you can. I totally agree. I agree with both ends because I think that mental illness is something that has to be addressed professionally. You have to be ready and willing to address it.
Mental
Right.
illness don't got nothing to do with McDonald's.
Yes, it does.
10
It does.
times a
It
week.
does do with
Yes, it does.
Do battle
There's
depression for
eating
real.
disorders. There's a lot of eating disorders that people have because of their mental illness. And coming from a psychology background, you do learn that sometimes you don't. Schizophrenia, people that are suicidal, bipolarity. There's a lot of disorders that people go through that they don't even know that they're going through, and they're reacting this way.
And they have to take medication for it if they're not on their medication. Sometimes medication affects your body.
I hope
and
it's
makes you
fat-free
gain weight.
medication. I hope the medication don't have a lot of
You
calories.
see,
in it.
see what he does? Like,
But your genes keep you fit, so I mean, I understand, right?
I work out 3-4 times a
Yeah.
week, and I eat healthy.
But what about your genes?
What my PRPS? What you mean? What's she talking about?
God.
Like
Genetics.
genetics?
Genetics.
what
so
about my
stupid.
genes?
Oh, yeah.
PRPS.
Nice plug.
Yeah, right there for PRPS. Is that
This guy.
Yeah. I mean, there's some chunky people in my family. Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay, because we're predisposed sometimes genetically to certain disorders, right?
Got you.
So there's not only there's diabetes and there's certain things that will make you be overweight if you don't address them.
Got you.
So it's not always just they eating too much. They should stop.
Yeah, but that's
eating
an
so much.
excuse
That's
too,
not
though,
the
'cause that's
on-
like
it's not always the only reason.
And every fat person ain't mental illness. Some of y'all just greedy.
Stop calling them fat. I don't think they like
you know
fat,
that.
man.
What you? Oh, now we can't say fat. What else? Heavy.
There you go. Overweight.
Over breaking the scale.
Listen, let me tell you something. I this is what I think. I eat. I like to eat, and I know when I'm eating something that I'm not supposed to. But I also understand that there's certain people that do make excuses for themselves and don't do anything about it. I know
Right.
plenty of people that they're like, well, I just can't. I don't have time. I just don't want to. All right, so then don't complain.
Yeah.
But I know certain people that just can't do it. Certain people have get hurt. They can't get up and do exercise, and they just rely on food. I mean, there's a lot of.
And Latinos eat 2 carbs with every meal.
I'm
Rice
a
and
carb
beans.
person. Like
That's
I'm
what I'm
all for
saying.
carbs. I love carbs. I love bread.
I love
Yeah.
carbs too.
I love bread. And I love cheese.
Yeah.
And I love plátanos,
There we go.
plantains.
I like platinums and plantains.
Oh, really?
Yes, absolutely.
Dominican.
I love platinum.
That's what you
plans.
say when you have sex with a Latino girl. You say platinos and collard greens. When a black guy has sex with a Latino woman. Yep.
Okay.
Platinos
okay.
and collard greens.
I just thought you said plátanos, but okay.
Now, you told Cosmopolitan magazine that you used to have a hairy vagina.
Who said that?
I read
You said
it.
you had
We-
a bush.
We all did.
I never
We all
had a hairy
did.
Did you grow
vagina.
up waxing?
I've never had a hairy vagina
No,
in
wait.
my life.
Hold on, but Charlamagne just started manscaping a couple years ago. Before that, he used to let his hair grow out. He said.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's rude.
It is rude.
Yeah, but it's different with girls, though.
No, it's
Why?
not.
Because when a guy's eating you down there, like, it gets in the way.
And when a girl's down there,
No,
you get a
nobody
little
wants
scent.
hair on
If
their
you got a
nose.
little
Little
penis, if you got
Hair
a little,
creates scent.
really?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that's what you told the
It holds
magazine.
it.
Yeah, you have to. It depends on you could get the little strip, you could get whatever. It depends on what you like.
And you said you put mad Limassol down there, and then when he
Let
went,
me
Limassol.
so
And then when
of
he-
course.
and
I'm
then-
very proud. I will
That's
speak very
the-
openly about hygiene down there. Let's talk about that.
and you said when the dude tasted you and he came up to kiss you,
You are
tasted
such
all
a
the
lie.
Limassol.
Let's say that.
That's not what happened?
No, that's not what happened.
Oh.
That means I didn't wash it right. It would still taste like lemisol.
Got you. You shave now, though, right?
I prefer wax.
Got you.
Why
Once
are
a
you
month.
into her vagina?
I don't
She
know.
talked about it. I'm only bringing up what she
That's
talked about
okay.
in the
That's
magazine.
okay. That's okay.
That's it.
Any other
Shave
questions
or
about her
wax?
vagina?
This is
Yeah.
as into it as he's
Anything
gonna
else?
Can I see it?
No, you can't see it. Can I see it?
get. I'm telling your wife.
I just asked.
For real.
Just asked. My wife would love if I bought her home. We love Orange is the New Black. We
Great.
watch it on Netflix whenever it
That's
drops.
great.
The new season comes out this summer, right?
I think he's shooting his shot for
think
a
it's the
threesome.
second.
For
right now.
real?
I think
Like
that he's
swinging
I
shooting-
want to
going
say
on?
June
What's going on?
17th is the new season when the new season starts, right?
Yeah.
I think he's shooting his shot.
I love how you're just changing the subject right
Right.
now.
Segue.
Let's keep on talking about my cookie.
Okay.
Matter of fact, let me pull out my Snapchat.
And let's talk about yours though.
Would you do it?
I don't have a vagina.
Oh no.
No, Charlamagne. She said no.
And she has a boyfriend, by the way.
I love the Breakfast Club. This is great.
This is all awkward.
Hot water.
So what you gonna show me?
Show you what?
You gonna show me where you put the Limassol?
My goodness.
All right, well,
Dascha
perfect match
Polanco,
is
we
in
appreciate
there.
you for joining us. I'm gonna get your ass out of here.
I
No, I
found
got
my
one more
perfect
question.
match.
Uh-oh.
What?
You said you told the cut that you are learning to self-love, right?
Yes, that's my motto. Self-love. Self-love.
Why don't you love yourself?
I'm learning.
You didn't for real all these years?
Yeah.
That's hard for me to believe.
Why?
Cause I mean, I guess now because I see you and I feel like you have so much confidence in.
Well, because I tell everybody that once I don't allow anybody to penetrate that insecurity, right? You don't show your opponent your weakest link.
Right.
So even though inside, what I may feel like, God damn, she looks fantastic, and I'm over here with all this fat and all this. I'm not gonna let anybody on. I'm just gonna walk it out.
You're not fat though.
But I feel that way, especially after you have kids, your body changes. Even before, you just I don't know.
Have you ever had to shop at Ashley Stewart?
No, I've never.
Lane Bryant? And you're not fat.
How do you make sure
That's
your
not
daughter
fat.
doesn't feel that way?
My daughter's like super athletic into basketball. She's gonna play for that WNBA. That's what she says, and she's very confident. And I'm glad that I did that because I'm always on top of them. You guys are gorgeous. My son knows he's gorgeous, and I teach him you gotta be grounded and you're not better than anyone else.
True.
Nobody's better than you. Always have that respect because I feel that that's when it becomes tasteless. When you feel like
Gotcha.
I'm superior to you,
Right.
and there's nobody that's superior to anyone.
Fact.
That's when I become confident because I think my personality outshines everything. You may have a body, but my personality is better than yours.
Because I always say your first.
Further.
I always say your first, last, and best love is self-love. If you don't truly love yourself, then you can't love other people. You know
So
what
I
I'm
haven't
saying?
been able to love. That's why my relationships have failed. I haven't loved myself.
So to the trainer out there, the guy she's dating, just enjoy it now. Because it's not.
the model.
It's the model. It's not clearly not gonna last.
They put that out there.
Charlamagne, hot water.
Dascha Polanco, of course, the perfect match is out. Well, today. It's out today, so make sure you go see it tonight. And it's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in.